How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Rurouni Kenshin 2023 episode review. Today's episode is episode 16, The Ideal Man. And before I go any further, please, ideally, I need you to hit that like button. Need you to leave a comment below. And don't forget, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of more videos like this. Yes, ideally, puns included, I would be up to date on this, but don't worry. Episode 17 review. I will also be watching that tonight, so I can at least have that out by Monday. By Monday. Man, when you're behind, you're behind. But what can you do? It's life. Remember last review I did on 15 when we were talking about that man Raijuta and how he was expressing to Kenshin how he wants to get rid of 500 sword techniques so that way they can usher in a brilliant era of swords and murder and blah, 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 blah. Wooden swords suck and all that other good stuff. And Kenshin essentially said, no, I'm not down with that. And dude takes out the blade. And I love how we get this recap. And in the recap, we continue it where Raijuta attacks Kenshin. And here we are. Now, I want to do something a little bit different here. I feel like, oh no, I only have one page of notes. I don't want to do a play by play for you, but let's just talk about this. Essentially, we learned that Raijuta is a fake, a fraud, a sham, an a-hole. Well, he was already an a-hole, but what do I mean by that? Well, later in the episode, if you remember correctly, let's call him Yutaro's father said that Raijuta, the master had saved them from being robbed and ransacked by bandits. And Raijuta himself towards the end of this episode tells us, yeah, no, I set all that up because in order to do my campaign, I call it a campaign, in order to do what he has to do, needs money for it. And even though he has just now harmed Yutaro, he can just find somebody else. Just find another person. He didn't ever plan on making Yutaro his student. He never planned on being his master. Why would he deal with an annoying kid like that? And he only dealt with him for the money. Which, that pissed Kenshin off. The first fight they had, which was, I guess you can count the wooden sword battle, intrigued him. The second battle, which was in this episode, where he's just swinging the sword heavily, smashing the rocks. I guess you can even call the ending part of this part 3, fight 3, part 1, because the dude's just swinging the blade and Kenshin's just dodging and dodging. He's doing secret sword, Maito Izuna just swinging it. Maitoi Izuna just swinging it, slicing rocks. And Kenshin's like, yeah, that's the technique. And dude's like, you can't do anything, just keep dodging me. Kenshin instantly, just when he releases it, breaks his sword. That battle's over, fool. We're done. Now, yeah, they're enemies, but yeah, we're done. And I love the fact that Sano, when he does the technique Secret Sword Toby Izuna, which, sorry about that, which was a flying sword wave slash, essentially. I love Rurouni Kenshin. It tries to root itself in realness, and then you realize humans can't move at supersonic speed, so why not have someone do basically a Rapukin with a blade, right? Literally a Rapukin. Kenshin kind of hits him a little bit, but Yuta gets hit in the arm, and we find out from Megumi and Uguni, the doctor that she's working with, it cut him clean, and there's not a lot of blood, but he'll live, but it severed the nerves and the tendons. He can never be a swordsman again. And it's just, they set that tragedy up perfectly, because if you've never seen the original, if you've never read the original, which, the original, the manga, he's much more devious and dastardly and trickery than in the first anime one. And this, more or less being closer to the manga, yeah, he is dastardly and trickery. Very, very much a tricky dick. In this this does piss off Kenshin. Matter of fact, before Kenshin took him to the doctor, the guy's like, "I'm gonna beat you. You're my enemy." Kenshin goes, "Oh no, no, no! Taking you to a doctor, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish you." And it gives him that cool death glare. And I love that Sanosuke, who stays there, Sano's just like, "You don't know that you just caught the ire, and you finally caught the attention of the deadliest man in the world." That is actually true. If, if Kenshin is the proto John Wick, just he didn't lose a dog. He lost his wife, but he didn't lose a dog. He lost other things, and once you piss him off, all right, now I got to do you in. Very, very funny. Now here's my thing. They say you can't be a swordsman, and they're very particular, right? Where your right hand goes here, the left hand goes at the bottom of the blade, and I'm sure that's all technique. But why can't he use his left arm? Oh man, my right arm, I hurts. If he really wants to be a swordsman, then just let him teach him how to use his left. And then his special technique would be double-edged sword technique. Ah, my arm hurts. And that makes a lot of sense to me. That's just what I'm thinking. Just me. I mean, I know it's trying to be rooted in realism, but this is anime. And I love how this was set up. I said earlier, I love how it was set up. What I mean is, you see him training, like, he's coming to bat for his master. This is before, he found out the master was a bastard. He's going to bat for his master, saying, "You guys are my enemy. I'm going to take you down." And Yahiko flat out goes, "Look, man, you want to fight? Come by yourself. Fight me. I'll take you on." This fool comes in the middle of the night. I think he came at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And by the way, Yahiko says wooden swords only. Dude doesn't know how to use a wooden sword. He's never held a sword. Dude didn't train him. I actually called a while back that it was a fake. And now that I think about it, I have seen the original, so I'm pretty sure I knew it was a fake. But yeah, dude didn't train him. And during that night, they train all the way from the night into the morning. And that is crazy. Kenshin even made breakfast. He made rice balls, and dude didn't want to take it, but Kenshin had to remind him that General Kenshin Uegi from the Sengoku era, he gave his enemies some salt, enemy general salt. So you can share food amongst that. There are some things you don't do in war. You don't poison water. You don't poison food. So yeah. Although I'm pretty sure there are those of the Parallel Persuasion who would probably do something like that. But yes, as I was saying, he trains, and they don't give us a set amount of days, but they're saying ever since, because even Sano, when he's talking to Kenshin, ever since that day, he has come over to train with them every day. And matter of fact, he even asked his master, he says, "Can I, go over there and do some practice training with them?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know what, learn your enemy. Get close to your enemy, learn your enemy." He says a Sung Soon line from the Art of War. Didn't bother writing it down because of Sung Soo. You can look it up yourself. Just getting close to your enemy, learning them. And dude's getting close to everybody. He's fighting with Yahiko. It's funny because Tsubame at the hot pot place, because they go and eat, she goes, "Oh, that's Yahiko's friend." And him and Yahiko are fighting. Yahiko yells at her, and the dude's a perfect gentleman, gives her a handkerchief because Yahiko looked like he's about to make her cry. He is fitting in with these people. And it was on this episode where I go, "Oh yeah, they both have Y names. That's cute. That's cool. I like that." It's just a shame because when Kaoru says, "Hey, stay here. I'll be your instructor. I'll teach you." And this is after this kid, I'm going to give it 5 days. Say he's been there for 5 days, maybe 6, maybe a week. He picked up all the basics fast. And even Yahiko was like, "This dude didn't even know how to properly hold a wooden sword." And now he's cool because now he's doing the head attacks, the smashes to the head. And of course, Yahiko has to be the one he strikes because Kaoru's too tall. Puts the thing on, and kid is fast. And Yahiko's like, "Nah, man, ain't you? Don't think I'm just gonna keep on pushing me around. It's funny. It's funny. It's cute. It's adorable. It's great." you feel just the building all that up, and Kenshin seeing, like, I didn't think he had that much potential. He has a lot of potential. I wish there was just an alternate where I hope that when Nobu Sensei continued the manga, we see this kid again, but he's just only using his left hand. And he goes, yeah, I can't hold it with this hand, but I learned how to use this hand, and I'm super strong. I'm the left hand Avenger. That it makes it. It's manga, it's anime. You should be able to do anything, right? His motivation, which Kenshin also says, his motivation is almost like Yahiko's. It's just a little bit opposite. So he's also the descendant of a samurai. His father is a samurai turned merchant. He even told everyone he sells katanas. People, people in the West, those people love katanas, and they look different from any other blades. And I got it. Mid-Japanese swords are the best swords, but the kid's like, my father's selling the soul of the samurai. I'm gonna pound into him, and I hate it. It's so funny to not laugh. He's gonna pound into his father, what it means to live by the sword, what it means to be an actual samurai. He's a Tokyo samurai. When they were getting robbed in that fake thing, his father begged, he said, please don't kill me, just take whatever you want. And the robber's like, yeah, kid, beg for life too. He's like, I ain't begging for nothing. What? And his dad again going, no, don't hurt us. Just take whatever you want. And it's like Yahiko. Yahiko, they both have the pride of the samurai, the pride of the Tokyo samurai. But Yahiko comes from, my father died proudly. You all look down on my family. I'm going to carry that on. And this kid's like, no, my dad has ruined it. I got to show him the way. It's very, it's honorable. This is the name of the game. This is the name of the mangas. This is how this thing's supposed to work. And of course, you get tragedy because we can't have too many characters. You can't have too many characters that can fight in here. Just no, we can't have him and Yahiko being buddies and growing up. No, not at all. And that's what happens. It is rather sad. I felt bad for the kid. Oh yeah, I don't have anything. I don't really have anything else to add. Just Kenshin's gonna come back and kick Raijuta's ass. Gonna assume that he's not alone, cause in this round 3 part 1 fight, he attacked from behind, kicked up dirt. Kenshin had almost had him dead to rights with the Ryu Sosen, which I'm surprised dude blocked. Or should I say dodged. Everyone's just surprised. Even Yuta, who asked Kenshin, said, please fight my master in a fair fight. And as soon as he got those words out, dude just comes from behind. So obviously there's going to be some trickery, tomfoolery, chicanery, and all sorts of shenanigans that are going to happen in the next episode. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next time it's going to be called Switched Hands. Yeah, Switch Hands. I'm very impressed on how they were able to take, I don't even know how many chapters this was, but for something that I was sure only had like 2 episodes, maybe 1 episode in the original, might have had 2. This little arc for them to stretch into 3 parts, and it feels even, and how the transition from here's what happened last time, now it's new. And we're going to take a break and we're going to come back to this. I like this. I like how this was broken up. Typically now, anime Blu-rays are like 3 to 4 episodes. I think the one for Rurouni Kenshin Core 1 is going to be 3 episodes. I like this because then you can go, hey, you want to watch the Raijuta thing? Here's the Raijuta arc. I like that. So for me, this is a 4 out of 5. Pretty good. I enjoyed how they set everything up. It's not masterful. This is definitely above average. This isn't just, we met a new character and we have to save said character. It's, you were about to gain a comrade and then this guy took it all away because he's a jackass. So, yeah, 4 out of 5. I can't wait to see what happens next. Please, if you want to hear what I think about what happens next, do not forget, I need you to hit that like button. I need you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Notification bell should be right around here. so you can get notified of more videos, more reviews just like this. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Please have a safe Halloween weekend. If you're going out on Halloween, be safe. All right. All right. Be cool. Be safe. Thank you. Be good. Be blessed. Wash your hands. All right. Make sure them hands are clean, especially when you're getting that candy. All right. Drink some water. Not too much sweet stuff. Drink some water. Be good. Be blessed. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk. Remember, cosplay is not consent. All right. Cosplay is not consent. There are people out there that care about you, though. And remember that if you're feeling down, you're feeling out, reach out to somebody. There are people out there that would rather see you and talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. All right? All right? I care deeply about you as well. So in this description right here, my social medias, send me a message. Hey, comment on one of the posts and I will get right back to you. I will do my best. I keep forgetting that if you're not following people, they put it in like I forget what the folder's called on Instagram, but they put in the thing where it say, hey, someone's trying to contact you. You don't know them. I'll get to you as soon as I can. So, hey, haven't forgotten about you. But until next time, I can't wait to see what happens in this. I hope Kenshin beats the brakes out of this dude. I'll see you guys next time. Oro.